April 10th, 2019. So it's been a couple of days since that last foliar feed that I did the demonstration foliar feed on all this stuff here in the greenhouse. I just thought I would show some of the new growth that's come on in just a couple of days, and I'll make this part of another update, and I'll look in the log when I get back inside and see how many days it's been. I think it's been 3 or 4, might be 5, but we'll take a look at the log. So you can see good new growth continuing here on the rosemary, all over the rosemary, not just in 1 or 2 spots. This other rosemary that was transplanted and added into better soil also is spouting new growth out. You can see where I did the heavy prune here and clipped all these back. There's new sprouts coming out from those branches below, all of those. That's doing well. This avocado, when I did the ginger and turmeric video, I dug the turmeric up out of here, and I dug some pretty deep holes in here and did some root damage. But between the foliar feeds and the new soil, it doesn't seem to have even phased it. I do still have some whitefly in the greenhouse here. I'm going to try and continue toward getting rid of them, of course, as always, without using pesticides. Anyway, I just wanted to point out this growth here. This is in the past like 2 days, really, that these have gone from like about where my thumbnail is on out, and that's on all of those branches. And this is a result of 2 things. 3 things. The prune back that I did here on the top, I did a video on that, and I talked about cytokine auxin balance and that sort of thing. And of course the soil bump up, and of course also the foliar feed. So all 3 of those together are really accelerating this plant off into springtime well. And you can see it's throwing nice new healthy leaves out on that new growth, and it's looking happy. What else is going on here? Other stuff is kind of taken along. These rosemary cuttings that I transplanted not too long ago, you can see below the cut on that. I did a prune back on these when I transplanted them, but you can see the branching out starting here on each of those as well. So those are taking and doing well. And let's see, I did a prune back on this. This is the Texas tarragon, also known as, well, the official name of the plant is Tagetes lucida. Tagetes lucida, Lucida, and it's also known as Mexican marigold or Mexican mint, Texas tarragon. It goes by a bunch of names, but it's an excellent plant that's very similar in taste to tarragon, but it's not as cold hardy as tarragon. However, here in the greenhouse, I bring one in every year. I prune it back like this, and then it grows back in the spring, and then I take cuts from these and propagate those out. And of course, now I have the new tarragon plant, which since it's pruned back is branching out nicely and starting to take off, and that'll be propagated out as well. The 2 of these probably will complement each other very nicely. I am looking forward to playing with those as far as cooking goes. Then there in the back is a almond verbena, which is much like lemon verbena, but it's more of an almond flavor, and that one always puts out beautiful flowers, and also the leaves make an excellent tea that's sort of almond flavored, also sometimes called vanilla verbena, although I don't find it as much vanilla as I do almond. Either way, it's a beautiful plant, and the flowers are just intoxicating on those. Incredible. Alright, so that's just a quick update. Just mostly wanted to point out the growth here on these plants since the foliar feed. Alright, I'll include this in some other update probably. Thanks for watching.